Today we are going to discuss you regarding compartment syndrome. So what is compartment syndrome? You know that it is one of the dangerous complications which can occur after fracture. So let me discuss what is compartment syndrome. You can see here from the name itself, you know what is compartment syndrome. It is the formation of one or more compartment on the fractured site like this. This is the formation of one or more compartment on the fractured site which can lead to what? Ischemia to the peripheral extremity. Ischemia means inadequate blood supply. Inadequate blood supply to this area, which result in neurovascular impairment. Neurovascular impairment. So once again, what is compartment syndrome? It is a formation of one or more compartment on the fractured site which can lead to ischemia to the peripheral extremity, and there's a chance for neurovascular impairment. So I will explain how it happens. You see that, you imagine this area, the bone got fractured. Once the bone is fractured, the adjacent muscle will be punctured. Once the adjacent muscle is punctured, what will happen? The muscle surrounding the bone will be inflamed and it starts to swell. So swollen muscles will compress the vein and arteries in that area. This swollen muscle will compress the vein and arteries in that area. This is a transverse section. Okay, so due to this compression of arteries and veins on that area, from here the circulation cut off, which can lead to inadequate blood supply to this area. So you can see that mainly 5 symptoms. You can see that pain, paresthesia, pulselessness, pallor, and polar. Polar means cold. So let me explain how it occurs. The fractured site will be painful, very painful. That is pain. And second thing is paresthesia. That means that area you can feel that pins and needle sensation. Because that area the pressure become very high. This area pressure become very high. So the patient may feel that pricking sensation in this area that we call as paresthesia or pins and needle sensation. And you can see that pulselessness. That means the circulation cut off from here. So for example, while assessing the dorsalis pedis arteries and all, they cannot. The patient will not be having pulse. That is called as pulselessness. And pallor, this area the circulation is very low, so there is a chance for pallor. And last thing, polar. That means this area become very cool. That is called as polar. So to remember this, you want to remember 5 P's. And you know that it is very dangerous. You should treat it within 6 hours of the incident. Otherwise, permanent neurovascular damage occur and this limb should be amputated. This area should be amputated. So what is the management for this? As soon as the patient is diagnosed with compartment syndrome, you want to notify the physician and prepare for fasciotomy. It is the surgery which will be performed for this complication. What is fasciotomy? You know that I told you that this mainly occur because of swollen muscles. Swollen muscle will compress the artery and vein. So once you do fasciotomy here, what will happen? This swollen muscle, this pressure will be relieved, which will relieve the pressure on that arteries and vein. So it will prevent the neurovascular impairment. So that is all about compartment syndrome. So always you want to remember compartment syndrome is a compartment syndrome. If it left untreated, it can lead to complete neurovascular impairment. You always want to remember 5 P's: pain, paresthesia, pulselessness, pallor, polar. And the treatment is the surgical option, that is fasciotomy. So I think everyone understood about this topic. I will be coming with another video. See you all with another topic. Thank you.